Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are doing an autism awareness manicure, and I'm really excited that I managed not to break any of my nails this past week. Proud of myself. Okay, what I'm going to start with, I've got my pilly base on and from Holo Taco, and I'm going to go in with not milky white. And I'm just going to do one coat of this just to have something behind the polishes to make them pop just a little bit. I'm not going to worry about cleanup so much right now. The next thing we're going to do, well, I'm going to show you what would be next if you were doing this on your own nails. I went ahead and did this part, but I am using the puzzle plate from Color Club, and it's just a bunch of puzzle-y designs like a maze, crossword, that kind of thing. And I used this stamping image right here, and I have it on 5 different stampers. And what I did is I took Banana Hacks, which is retired now, but you could use Banana Medicine if you wanted. Too Good to Be Blue from the Pastel collection, Hot Tape, and Indigo Away. And I took these 4 polishes, and on 4 of the things, I'm not going to pull them all out here, but on 4 of my stampers I went ahead and filled them in, but I thought I would show you guys one of them. And to stamp that image up, I used One Coat Black from Holo Taco. And for filling in the design, I did lightest to darkest, which is the order that you've just seen them in, and I put them out on a lid. I'm going to turn it around and fill this one in with you. I'm a little OCD, and this is the order that I need them to be in. So I'm going to dot out a little bit of yellow. I'm going to do one color at a time, making sure to wipe my dotting tool that I'm using off in between each color and stamper. We're gonna let this one set to the side because it was just finished. The other ones have been done for a little while. Okay. Now that everything is out of the way, I'm going to pull these over one at a time. Just kind of see if we're ready to be on the nail. You don't want these to dry too long on the stamper because they get brittle, and they get really dry and brittle. So it's best to just do it all in the same sitting. What I'm going to do to make sure that they adhere onto my nails, because my white is kind of dry but it's not sticky anymore, is I'm going to be using my Pro Effects Sticky Base Coat. I have looked a couple of times in the past when I've used this on my channel, and I don't think it's available anymore. But you could use anything, even if it's just clear polish. Clear polish would work just fine, or some of a base coat, if it's not a peel off base coat, would work as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a second to decide, like this one. I don't know if you can see, I didn't notice it when I was putting the colors on, but the two lighter ones over here, the yellow and the blue, focus on it for me. Yeah, I've got it auto focused. You can see that it's got like black design in it from when I stamped. So I'm just going to put this one on my pinky, and if you'll notice, not all of not everything is like to the edge of the design. I wasn't technically on purpose, but I wasn't trying to fit everything in nicely, I guess you could say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this sticky base coat that I really need to clean the neck of. I'm going to wipe most of it off of the brush on the neck of the bottle, and then just enough to kind of make it sticky again, hence the name sticky base coat. And you're going to let this, ooh, almost knocked my phone off. You're going to let this dry for just a little bit, because you don't want it to be like straight out of the bottle wet, and it needs a little bit of time to get sticky. And I've got nail polish all over me. So you can blow on it if you want, tap. It's sticky, so we're just going to go ahead and turn the one that I picked over. And it's a little harder when it's colored in to see where you're putting it on the nail. So what I'm doing is I'm lining up the middle of the puzzle pieces with the center of my nail. And on my pinky, it's not going to overflow much, but I'm just going to get that to the edge of the white to where it covers it all up. And then I'm just going to stamp the rest of it down. You can see it pretty much comes off, for the most part, very cleanly. I've got a piece of my lint roller taped to the wall, so that's what I'm using to clean the rest of that off. And I'm going to go ahead and put all of these on the nail. And I got that one a little crooked, but honestly, I'm not that worried about it. The fact that it's on the nail is amazing. But I'm going to get all of these on the nail, and then we'll come back and remove the excess. Okay, on some of these stampers that, they've been stamped for a while, to get the little bits that won't come off, just like barely doing it, sometimes you have to like stick it on and twist it. Do not use acetone on these, it will ruin them and you will never be able to see them again. And sometimes just giving it a little bit of time to like completely dry and get brittle works. But as you can see, we get almost all of that off. Just a little bit of extra elbow grease. And now what I'm going to do is attempt to get the excess off without ruining everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my stampers. Probably not that one, it's very sticky. Okay, one of these is not so sticky. I'm going to clean the debris off of it. And I did it on this nail as a test. Just taking it and like rounding the edges. But apparently it doesn't work on everything. It worked on the first one. Anyway, I just pushed down and it cracked it off. So what I'm going to do, since that didn't work for all of the nails, I'm just going to get some acetone into my little dish. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a cleanup brush, dip it in, let some of it go back in, and then I don't want all of that on there because it could cause a mess. So we're going to let some of that go. And we're just going to ever so gently, actually, let's try this. I haven't done reverse stepping in a while, so I'm just dipping an orange stick in some acetone. And just very gently. Don't want to get too close because you want to make sure you leave some for the nail. You want to make sure like all the nail is covered with polish. You don't want to take it all off. Okay, now that I've got the majority of the cleanup done, pretty much all of the cleanup done, that looked pretty good. I'm going to go in with Glossy Taco from Hollow Taco. Okay, and that is going to be the end of today's video. It's looking like it's probably going to need another layer of top coat, but I will do that here in just a little bit off camera. I really enjoyed how these turned out. I'm glad that I went ahead and did 3 lines of the puzzle pieces, because on the initial I was just going to do enough for 2 lines of 2, but when I checked it against my nails were a little bit too long, and so I needed a little bit more lengthwise for the stamp. Yeah, I'm gonna have some like information links about Autism down below if you want to go and look. I had a lot of fun doing this design, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.